Way to go, Jahad. Press it.
So we warrior don't play. And if you rock with us, you have to run away.
Press it, Jahad. Press it. Press it. Press it.
Yes, I want them to know. So
Press
we
it, Jahad.
warrior don't play. And if you rock with us,
That's it. Yes, this is Jackal Fitness. I'm here with
Jacko.
Yes.
Shout out to Jackal Fitness, AWD approved, baby. That's the with it, man. Jackal Fitness, AWD approved, man. You already know Jackson Flex.
Woo, that's the champ.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateur. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay?
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
Yeah, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. That Jack Talk podcast. Here comes Lord of the Rings. Let me bring Lord of the Rings in. There he is. Salute to the Lord of the Rings. That's it, yes, sir. Lord of the Rings in the building.
You hear me?
Like I said, this is the Jack Talk podcast.
Definitely.
You know, we're gonna get right to it. It's like, hold on. Let me get the link up. Let me get the link up in the on the YouTube so the people can tap in if they want to tap in.
Definitely. You know,
yeah, you can still hear me, right?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Word.
So we're gonna get the link up for the supporters, man. You know,
Yeah.
we are the people's podcast.
Yes.
Like I said, I want them to feel a part of what we got going on.
Basically.
Okay. Now let me get back with the Lord. Okay, here we go. We are up and running. There is the link. I was trying to catch a little bit of the press conference, man, but I'll probably watch it after the podcast, man. Salute. Yo, shout out to my guy Brooklyn in the building, Big Jess, man. Big Jess, what up, brother? Told you I was gonna shout you out. Everybody too. 6 o'clock, man. Tune into the Boxing Sweet Science 2.0. My boy Jahad Tucker be on there, so you know I gotta plug that. Of course, Team Tucker always, man, gotta plug. You know, my guy. You know, home team. But we're gonna get right to it, man. We gotta start off this fight week. This is Earl Spence Jr., Danny Garcia week.
Mm-hmm.
You sent me the video, the predictions from the so-called experts and pros.
Right.
What was your take on that, man?
I don't know, man. I kind of look at it like these people just think just like Errol Spence is just like out of it, like this accident, just like, you know what I'm saying, just took it away from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's basically how I'm summing this up, man. I'm listening to these guys, man. You know, it's giving a take. Damn, man. You know, to me, the way he looked, man, the way he going about it seems like he ready, man. He gonna be ready.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. On the eye test, yes, definitely. Like, I'm gonna see for the first person's prediction that really stuck out to me. Shout out to, you know, what's the name? The analyst over there. Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Yeah.
Now what he alluded to some good points as far as a southpaw being susceptible to that left hook,
Yeah.
and that is one of Danny's bread and butter punches.
Mhm.
So I feel like Spence is a tremendous fighter, intelligent fighter. Pretty sure he did his homework, so he has to take that away. That's number one.
Oh,
You always want to take away
yeah.
your opponent's weapon, and that is definitely one of Danny Garcia's main weapons, that no look left hook. And southpaws are, you know, accustomed to getting hit with that left hook. So
Yeah,
that's one of the keys. That's one of the keys right there, I feel.
those the ones
Um
southpaws that's accustomed to getting hit with that left hook is the ones that's going in the wrong direction. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's how you get caught with that hook. See, let me explain something to
yeah,
you about this Junior, man. This guy is a machine, man. This guy is very intelligent. Look, that left hook that Danny has, he's already aware of that. So we know it's not going to work now. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
what are you going to do now when the left hook don't work? Now
yeah,
hold on. Now you're up against a southpaw who's a boxer. What are you going to do
yeah.
now? Right.
I'm
So
I'm just say this, man. Like, in all fairness to what everybody's saying, they have even Earl. I seen the video on First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. He even alluded to that, man, with the people, being hesitant because of the accident and all that. Now,
yeah,
like people was asking me. I told them that I was gonna on this. It's a win-win for Earl Spence in that sense, because here you have a guy coming off of that horrific car accident. He jumped right into the fire.
right.
Now, if he wins this on Saturday night, it's an excellent Hollywood story. The narratives are
Mhm.
gonna be through the roof. Here's a guy that walked away from a near-death accident, came back to his throne and defended his throne and
That
was victorious in impressive fashion.
and
Now, on the other hand,
that
now if he
means
loses,
not to
yeah.
cut
Now,
you.
on the other hand, if he loses, hold on, let me finish my point.
Hey,
Now, on the other hand, if he loses, right,
right.
you got that narrative too that they're gonna run with, that the accident broke him down,
Yeah.
that he wasn't the same fighter after the accident. So that's, like I said, I told the people I was gonna go in on this. It's a
Right.
win-win for Earl Spence. He put himself in a tremendous position as far as a world champion unified fighter. He's going out there defending his titles as a champion should.
Definitely.
And like I said, it's a win-win. If he
Right.
loses, you're gonna have that narrative
Right.
that the accident took it out of him. He's
He's
not the same fighter.
still
But if
one.
he wins,
Right.
now, listen, when he wins, if he wins, that Hollywood story is gonna go all the way through the roof.
And
So
I
I
also
hope you guys are happy with that source that I put on that, man. Like I
right.
said, I wish both of the fighters nothing but blessings. God bless both of them Saturday night. You know, at the end of the day, they are fraternal brothers in a warrior sport. We wish both of them no harm, that they both return home to their families. We just want a good fight Saturday night, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, Lord of the Rings.
And when he wins Saturday, that means that June, no later than September, this T-Bud fight should be set up. Because
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna be stressing this, my Jack. You understand what I'm saying?
absolutely,
This.
absolutely.
So
Oh yeah, I want to allude back to that too, man. ESPN, they was trying to get that out of him, that he needs to fight T Bud, but he was locked in on the task at hand. Danny Garcia, very
right.
well coached with that, but they was definitely trying to put the press on for that being the next fight to be made. Excellent interview by them, by those two gentlemen. You know,
Definitely.
they knew how to tread lightly, but they was doing their job. They definitely was putting that out there, letting it be known how the PBC side is moving, basically trying to freeze Bud Crawford out instead of coming to the table making the fight, trying to wait for his contract to be up in October to make the fight. But it was an excellent interview. I might say, and shout out to Earl Spence's team. They coached him well. He answered the questions very, very well. He was elusive,
Mm-hmm.
slippery with certain questions, but he stayed on course. And salute to him for that, man. Go ahead,
Definitely.
Lord.
I mean, like, look, maybe they waiting for T-Buzz contract to expire, whatever, because they feel like they'll have better leverage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is why all this
yeah,
risk going on. But I do know this, man. Like we said, we're gonna let them ride out 2020 because 21 is almost here. Couple weeks. You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? But 21, man, no, we got to start making changes, man. We got to start making these matches, man. Tucking these fighters away and all that. No, we got to release these fighters. Somebody's old
Absolutely.
has to go. That's just how it is. I mean, like
Yeah,
because you take a loss, that don't make you weak. You know what I'm
it
saying?
don't.
You
It
do
don't.
find the loss. That's what makes you a great
Don't.
fighter. So listen, please, we got to set these matches up, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Devin Haney is starting to come out a little more about Lopez and all that. Maybe these things are happening, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got to put himself in position. I don't see him in position for that fight. I see the Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia in more position to
Oh,
really step up to the plate and
I'm,
fight
I'm
a
glad you.
Lopez.
I'm glad you brought him up, Luke Campbell. Listen, I watch boxing damn near all day when I'm in the crib, or whatever. I study this shit. I was watching Luke Campbell, man. I'm gonna have to rephrase what I was saying about him. You know what I'm saying? He gets dropped a lot, my Jack. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Word.
yeah.
So look, when he fights Garcia, he's gonna have to tighten up, man, with his hands, keep his hands up, and constantly counterpunch. Because the minute he drops his guard or anything, he's gonna go down, man. Because Garcia's,
Well, Garcia already alluded to that he's going to stop him.
you
He's
understand what I'm saying?
confident,
So damn,
and
man.
if he does do that, that'll set him up for a possible fight
Yeah,
with the king. That's what
yeah,
Tiafimo is right now.
the king.
Tiafimo's the king, man. Tiafimo's the king.
Yeah, because
Definitely, man.
he got the belts, but I don't think he's handling like the king. I'll say that. You
Nah,
know,
he
I,
is in a sense as
I,
far as like staying in the public eye, but as far as like defending the crown, nah, not yet. He's still high on his horse as far as knocking off Lomachenko, and now that the world is his,
you know
he's
what?
like Tony Montana right
Look,
now.
you're right. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Just came off a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two more fights.
Yeah,
Some club fighters or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, he's trying to cash out right now. You see
yeah,
where his mentality is.
trying,
He's trying to get to that bag.
he did what he had to do at 135 or whatever it is. He's trying to keep them belts, whether he vacate them or whatever happens, and run to 140. Just
Yeah,
running off of what he did. You understand what I'm saying? And,
yeah, man.
you
That's how boxing is now, though,
I,
man. And then we gotta like, I'll be at odds with that too all the time. But then what I said, I gotta just come to the realization that's just what this shit is now, man. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? And,
this shit is
you get a big victory. It's like that's you always talk about that. Now you can go run and tuck away, man. You can go run and tuck away, man. That's what
that,
the sport is based on.
that hurts participants and fanatics like us and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You just gotta accept it, man.
You
I,
want to see?
yo,
You want
I'm coming to the realization. I just accept it now, man. That's why
to?
I just like we gotta just do what we do right here. We get on the podcast, and hey, what do we know? We voice our opinion, and it's getting to the right ears. You feel me? That's what we gotta do,
That's
cause
a
that's
fact.
what they do. It's a lot of track stars in the game. They don't really want to do what they have to do no more. They want the easy cherry picks and
Yeah.
the tuck away. They're willing like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna disrespect them like that. They are willing to have a serious confrontation, and then after that confrontation, they want to run away and take some lesser opponents.
Right.
Whereas, prior times and prior eras, it wasn't none of that, man. So once you got the crown, heavy is he who wears the crown. You had to defend the crown. And, everybody is coming after the crown. So it's no more easy fight.
I would be. So I'm like,
Wow.
I feel you can't beat me. So I'm coming at you. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
And when you on top, man, that's one thing, man. You young brothers need to adhere to that, man. When you're on top, like Lord of the Rings said the other day, heavy is he who wears the crown. When you're on top, I'm gonna use another one of Lord of the Rings line. You looking like bear meat. You know what I'm saying? Around the neck, man. Yo, listen, they coming for you, man.
You know what I mean?
Whoa, they coming for you, man. That's part of the game, man. It's part of the game, man. You can't listen.
You know?
Wow, you can't listen when you on top, man. They coming for you, man. That's part of the game, man. It's no more that you climbing the ranks. Nah, you at the top. You got everything that somebody wants. You looking like bear meat.
They climbing the ranks.
Yeah.
They want that.
So
you know what I mean?
So you fighters need to be mindful of that, man.
And
you need to be mindful of that.
I mean, like you got the crown, whatever the case is. But if the money's there for this fight, this super fight or whatever, man, you supposed to take this fight and get this money.
Gotta make it happen, man. You gotta get that bag, man. You definitely got to get that bag, man.
Don't be like Charlo and turn down $7 million.
Oh man, crazy.
Do you know 85% of the fight game of prize fighters don't even see that amongst 10 of them in their whole career?
A whole career. Some people go a career, man.
No,
career.
Are you slow? You turn down $7 million, talk all that shit. Like
but yeah, they said they never got the offer. It was never sent to Charlie's Angels. It was never sent to him.
They ain't gonna put that shit in the tabloids. Come on, man. I believe that. they talk that way. You know what I'm saying? That was enough money for you to fucking retire. Fuck it.
Facts, man. Facts. Well, some people ain't with that, man. They just not with it, man. You know.
Some people don't have it here. That's what it is. One thing about me, when I was coming up, when I was winning, here and here. Word.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you beat me, you got to do it again because I'm not convinced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care about all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself a dominant fighter. Nobody's doing anything with you. Listen, we got to make these fights, man. I'm tired of you dudes tucked away behind these mirrors and all this shit. These promoters throwing shit in the back of us and we don't see where it's coming from. Nah, man. I'm tired of it, man. Serious, man. These fights. Shit. Yo, we got to start boycotting these motherfuckers. I'm just being honest. Word,
you got to, man. You got to. That's a big fact you just said, man. At the end of the day, man. But see, it's our job as the hood journalist, what you want to classify as the bootleg podcast, the bootleg journalist, to stress that narrative.
WD, you know what I'm saying?
To push that narrative out there. But shout out to the homie, man. You sent me the video, Zab Super Judah, and his thoughts on the New York the boxers, man. Just touch on that a little bit, man. Shout out to Zab, man. Or Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Every time I see him on the gram, he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's doing as far as the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? But because he everywhere. Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or he just had a little birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he touched on some big things in that article about a lot of the underground fighters from New York, that really never made it to the forefront, maybe because of the streets, because of the prison system and all that. But salute to all the underground kings. Like the Leon Cat Taylors, just a certain type of fighters out there that New York really got some gems just because they never made it, to the TV screen
Yeah, yeah.
or made it,
That's
to
not
to
the Hollywood Square shit. That's not for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Look, everybody, look. It's like a slot in the soda machine. Everybody life,
Yeah,
they got their own slot. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
So your slot might be sweeter than my slot. You know what I'm saying? His slot
And,
sweeter than your slot. See, this is
and what
different lifestyles. So that's why I say being a millionaire is not meant for everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know?
And what a lot of people don't, what a lot of people don't come to realize and understand is a lot of these people that you see in Hollywood, right? That make it to Hollywood, that make it to where you at, they leave a lot of their integrity. We got to be honest with you. They leave a lot of their integrity, and they gotta forget they gotta forget about a lot of who they really was and who they really are,
You
just
see
to
what you
mingle in the Hollywood square.
see what you just said?
Yeah,
And I just told you being a millionaire is not for everybody. Look at my point. Them peoples, they might get different with the money. You understand what I'm saying?
all the time. You hear the stories.
You're
You
different.
know what happens.
So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
that millionaire bracket ain't there for them. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Some
So
people ain't with that, man. Some people's morals and principles is different.
look, you could be a thousandaire. You could have $150,000 in the bank and have a good income. You got a good life,
Yeah,
man. You understand what I'm saying? You're a thousandaire. So
absolutely.
everybody's slot is different. You feel me?
Absolutely, man.
Uh,
That was some real jack sauce right there, man.
it's going to
Pure substance, man.
spread it, please, spread
Pure,
it.
yeah, pure substance right there, man.
Say no.
That was some pure substance. Shout out
Word,
to T Bud. Yeah,
word.
you sent me the article. Shout out to Bo Mac, the
Yeah.
whole Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, you sent me the article. We need to go in on that.
Mm-hmm.
When T Bud alluded to something that we was talking about yesterday on the podcast in regards to Danny Garcia, like who has he beat? You
Right.
know.
Talk about,
Now,
talk
we got on that yesterday. And I said,
about me,
yo,
buddy. You know
yeah,
what
yo, we
I'm
got on that yesterday. When I said, yo, yeah, I like Danny. But I said, yo, he lost to Keith. He
saying?
lost to Sean. You feel me? That's basically what T Bud was saying
Yeah.
as far as like who has he beat. Like the
Yeah.
top guys, he came up short. And we talked on that yesterday, man. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on that, Lord of the Rings?
I mean,
Drop some of that thoughts on that, man.
look. Bud is right though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
look. Maybe Spence should have fought Bud instead of Garcia. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe that fight
Yeah.
should be made. You know?
Yeah.
See, why is Garcia fighting Errol Spence Jr.? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Because Charlie's Angels, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know,
He rewards his loyal angels. He he rewards his loyal angels, you know.
yeah.
That's one thing about shout out to Angel Garcia and Danny. They have been very loyal over the years.
Shout out to Angel. I mean, I
Yeah,
love the way
crazy angel.
mouth off, man. But I'm gonna tell you something, Angel. You're a little overconfident, about
Yeah.
your
That's
thing.
him, man. That's
You
his
know,
angel,
I
man.
respect that though. That's your son. I'm the same way with
Yeah,
my man. Whatever we go through, you know what I'm saying. I love my son dearly, you know what I'm saying. But
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, but with this boxing world, this thing of ours, you know what I'm saying. Angel, look, your son is like barking up the wrong tree, man. You know what I'm saying. And he just better be prepared, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
we a couple days out now. It's Wednesday hump day,
I
you
can't
know.
wait. Look,
Yeah,
I'm, I'm so much of a boxing fanatic, my Jack. Like it could be your niece. She's 5 years old. Or she's fighting tonight. I'm there. You know, she's an amateur real
yeah,
just coming up. I just love, and I studied it. I've been involved 40 plus years, and I just we need to change the game, man. African wild dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need to
yeah,
put some of
yeah.
that. maybe we need to put some of that bad meat around our necks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they ain't coming for that, man. They ain't coming for that, man. They get listen. If we put it around our neck, they're gonna get real goofy. They're gonna get real goofy.
So,
They gonna listen.
those that know,
It's different when predators rock that bear meat. Yo, Quan, jump on, man.
that's
The
a
link
fact.
is right here. You want to jump on, Quan?
That's a fact.
See the
Though.
link? Yeah. You know, when predators rock that bear meat, it's different, man.
I notice how a lot of people pick their prey. You understand what I'm saying? I noticed that. You know,
like. Listen, Gary Russell is what you call. He has the bear meat around. He has the bear meat around his neck, but nobody wants to come and take his title.
Nah, that shit too hot.
You know, word. He got a world. You know what's crazy about that? We're gonna talk about G Russell for a second. Yeah, he got the green strap. It gets no more prestigious than the green strap, but nobody wants to take it, man.
That just crazy. It just puzzles the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Are these tough ass fighters, but they don't want to accept these bouts.
Sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. Listen. For Gary Russell, right? I never seen a world champion bring corn to dawn. I never seen a world champion in Gary Russell that's on his level, right? That that nobody wants to fight him for a belt, man. You know, that's like that shit is mind blowing to me, man.
They want to fight him for nothing. They don't want to fight him for shits and giggles.
It's audio. Yo,
how you? Now his audio good. You can't hear him.
It's breaking up.
Go ahead, Quan.
No, I said they don't want to fight him for nothing. They don't even want to fight him for shits and giggles.
Nah, at all.
Yo,
at all.
There's some fighters that make you look bad that people just avoid. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, it's the fight game, man.
Man, I still like, coming up. It's just different, man. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah. Listen, now that I got two Knoxville brothers on the panel. Yeah, what's your thoughts of what T-Buzz said though? That Spence Garcia fight is a 50-50 fight, man.
I wouldn't say 50-50.
Me either.
I wouldn't say 50-50.
That's supposed to be like a 70-30 fight. What you talking?
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah, T-Buzz said 50-50, man.
50 my ass. You mean 50-50?
T-Buzz said 50-50. T-Buzz said every time Danny Garcia is counted out and his back is up against the wall, he rises to the occasion.
Okay, so that's why you shouldn't really.
Who's he really counted out against, though?
Oh, in the 140 division when he fought like Batiste.
I give him that, but who else? Thurman. He lost to Thurman.
Yeah, that's how. We just spoke on that. That's what I said. Like all the big welterweights he lost. Yeah,
Porter was a toss-up.
Yeah.
Before the over
Yeah, and shout out to Sean Porter. Sean Porter said EJ hits harder. I don't know if you've seen that on the prediction. Sean Porter said Spence. He said Spence hits harder. But you seen a lot of the a lot of the motherfucking the people were saying that Danny Garcia is the hardest hitting welterweight in both hands.
What?
Yeah.
Why is he no look left hook? That means hold on. That means that's a one-dimensional fighter, and that's what he depends on. So I can't go with all that. You know what I'm saying? Power in both hands. I didn't see him fight, man. I see. He throws a couple of combinations, but he depends on that left. That's his main grain right there.
That's money punch. Left hook is money punch.
Yeah. So let me ask both of y'all this right now too, since we in here. We saucing it up. We dropping that jack sauce. If Earl Spence, right, comes fight night, takes away that no look left hook, what can Danny Garcia do? If you're not, I'm talking to you as coaches. If you're working his corner and Earl Spence, right? You know, takes that left hook away from him, and now he's coming back to the corner looking for instructions.
Right.
What can he do? What adjustments can he make?
I'm gonna tell you the adjustments he's gonna have to make. If he can't swing that left hook, now he's gonna have to start looking for his jab and his combinations now. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna have to start trying to push EJ back. Push him back. Because fighting backwards, a lot of fighters don't know how to fight going backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's what he'll have to do to beat Errol Spence. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he don't, Errol's gonna eat him up. He's gonna go downstairs, upstairs on him, man. He walks you down. He rarely backs up. So, you know, it's going to be a problem for Danny. So that's what Danny would have to do if Errol takes that left hook away from him, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
and that's tough because, you know, as we know, Errol's a lefty.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's one of the main punches against a lefty is the left hook. So you take a left hook. Now all he can do is he can throw the straight right. But now it's telegraphic now.
Tough punch against a for that straight right.
Now it's telegraphic because now I know that's all you got now is a straight right. So now he has to be a boxer, but not just he has to be a boxer puncher because Errol was gonna come. He's throwing thunder.
He's coming forward.
So it's not he can just buy time and box. He got to box a punch. And
he can't look. He can't
without that left hook. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be pretty hard for him.
Look.
Now let me
hold on 1 second. He can't think that he took the left hook away from me like, oh shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Get confused, man. Because he's gonna get hurt. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna get hurt. So I'm telling you, like, you
know, listen, now let me play on this, you know, what Sean Porter also brought up. What happens, right, if Danny goes in there, right, and Earl doesn't respect his power, you know, and Earl is able to walk through what Danny Garcia is offering? What's going to happen then?
He's going to get knocked out. Danny's going to get knocked out.
If Danny can't hurt him, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
If Danny can't hurt him, it's a wrap. Because that's his best bet. He's not going to outbox Earl. So if he can't hurt him,
he's an active fighter. He's constantly throwing punches. He keeps his hands up. You know, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
Hurt him, it's over. Now,
shout out to Philadelphia. All the gyms in Philadelphia, the brothers out of Philadelphia, they're really locked in on that Danny's gonna knock Earl out. They really riding that wave hard, man. They thinking, and that's a big statement to make because what is this? Earl's 27th fight. I have yet to see him really hurt anybody really rock him yet. Any of those 26 fights.
Look, there's nothing wrong with hope. You hear what I'm saying, my brothers right here? There is nothing wrong with hope.
One thing about Philly, and I respect about Philly, Philly always gonna rock with their own. They always gonna salute their own and support their own. That's one thing about Philadelphia boxing.
But this is
their own. But you gotta be realistic.
This is Long Island, New York, by way of Texas. You know, this is a different, like, we're a different breed, man. You know what I'm saying? We think different. We think quickly. You know, so I mean, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with hope, man. You know.
Yeah. It should be interesting come fight night, man. You know, I'm just eager to see. You know me, the boxing historian that I am. I'm just eager to see how each of their game plans is gonna be, because you know everybody can say what they want to say. They could leak out a story to this channel and that channel, and they can say, "Oh, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that." But until that bell rings, and they get out there and they in that math class, that's when the story really starts unfolding.
This is why I stress the fact of most times don't be running your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Because You get embarrassed out there, that's a psychological thing. And if you're not strong enough, you can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what you say, it's how you say it, man. Get your point across, man, and fight your fight, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because, all that cocky backflips or whatever the case is, you're a superhero, that's not going to work, man. So when you get embarrassed, he's retiring or he's taking the lead, or whatever it is, man. So,
That's another reason why a lot of the videos that started coming out circling, I really wasn't really, like, people were sharing them with me, but I really wasn't even partaking in them. Like, when they was trying to talk about the sparring and all that, like, it's too late to talk about that now. This is countdown. The fight is Saturday night. If you're not prepared, you're not gonna be prepared. You feel what I'm saying? It's time, man.
Come on, what's going on? What's on your mind, baby? What's happening with you?
I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see it, man. This fight been brewing for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I like both guys. I like Danny.
Me too.
I remember boxing in the amateur with Danny.
Yeah.
But Errol Spence is different, man. He's different. He's different. I mean, one thing I worry about him was sometimes he have like mental lapses with his defense, although he has good defense.
They was talking about that too. Yo, speak on that, man. Get on that real quick.
Sometimes though he'll lapse, and a good experienced fighter, capacity. The thing with that is the guys he fought over these last couple of years ain't been good enough to capitalize on those mistakes. A few of them, but the ones that were good enough ain't last long enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys he stopped, like Algeria or Cal, or you know what I'm saying, guys like that who could have capitalized on those mistakes, but they couldn't take it. So
it wasn't smart enough. You know?
But I think, but what I'm thinking is like he like, they say in basketball or football, like when a team plays down to their opponent, I think he does that a lot. And but also with Danny's not a guy that he probably gonna play down to. You know what I'm saying? Danny been a world champion. Danny's did his thing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times. So it's not a situation where you play down. This is either if you play up or you play equal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think them defensive lapses is gonna be a problem this time around. I'm just hoping that he's more conscious of that.
I know one thing.
Danny has the power to make them mistakes, make you pay for mistakes. But you know what I'm saying?
That's also that left hook. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's gonna be explosive, but I'm gonna tell you, Danny, Angel, stay off the ropes, stay out the corner. That's no good against. I'm telling you, man.
The ropes is over for
and stay out the corner, man. I'm telling you. Word. Unless you push in the corner,
he gonna sit him down.
or the rope, or you hit, or you from a punch. Other than that, don't cause yourself to go over there on purpose. Keep the fight in the middle of the ring. That's where the fight go down at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word, man.
Let's jump on the OGs, the legends. I posted it. You see how the legends came out the gate, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, man. Yo, what's your thoughts on that right there, man? Shout out to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Man, that's just what both of them been doing their entire careers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, and then the idea of them fighting two 50-plus-year-olds fighting. It's now if one of them would have forced somebody else, somebody younger, everybody would pay that.
But listen,
you're making it a competitive match to where either guy could win. So now it holds up. Mike Tyson fighting Roy Jones. I gotta see that. They're 50-something years old. They're both over the hill. I gotta see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, what, yeah, but listen, what is it that you think that, right? These dudes was like you said, they was at 50-something years old, right? 1,000,000-something pay-per-view buys. Why can't the current superstars right now come close to that, man?
Because exactly what I just said. See, with these two, you knew they both 50 plus. They both were superstar. This is an even match. It's a competitive match. These guys are not fighting nobody competitive to where you like, I gotta see this. Like for instance, Javante.
Yeah.
That fight was did numbers because.
Yeah, but no, it didn't do nowhere near. I think it did a quarter. It did a quarter. I think it did like 225, 250. Yeah, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson did 1,000,000.
The reason why it even did that was because his opponent was kind of semi-competitive on paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
no. I'm gonna tell you what the deal was. Those two dudes are two legends. So the older heads, people with boxing, got involved with wanting to see this. Javante Davis, he's a superstar to these youngins. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't worried about watching no fight. I'm talking to my family. They talking about going out drinking and doing some other stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So
any real old head that's a real boxing fan, they feel I gotta see something. You ain't showed me nothing to get me excited. To where what I saw in the past.
But how listen?
It's my nieces.
Hey. How does that, like, with all the machine behind them, as far as Floyd Mayweather, right? The mega pay-per-view star. How do they not even coming close to doing them type of numbers like that? That's a big disparity, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just told you,
Davis. One thing about Davis's personality is not warming. Nobody. He doesn't draw nobody with his personality. He's quiet. He's low key. You know what I'm saying? He got a little lingo, so they really trying. So his personality is not drawing anybody. So it has to be the ring. That's the difference with Floyd. Floyd was able to pull that with just his personality damn near alone. With his antics and you know what I'm saying, his competitive outside the ring towards his opponent, respect to his opponents. You know what I'm saying? And then his legacy itself, he's undefeated. Everybody wants him to lose. So a lot of people paid to see him lose. But the difference is, but that's because people gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Davis,
that's a fact.
Me personally, I like Davis. I'm a fan of Davis. But other people could care less. Especially the casual fan. They like this. Fuck is this light-skinned black guy. He don't even talk. Fuck is he?
You
know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with Bud. I mean, Bud doing it a lot more. Bud is starting to talk a lot more. But
he getting out there. He was on live yesterday. Yeah, he's getting out there.
Like yesterday, I was on a show. All call out mandatory. David Flack. David Flack Sparks. He's a light heavyweight boxer, and he does his own little show. And he had Jay Leon Love on last night, and Jay Leon Love he was working with
the YouTube nigga, yeah.
But I put people on to watch it, especially other boxers to watch how he broke it down. It's like this kid, us other boxers like this. Fuck this thing, come out here making all this money, but it's not. He's a must see. He got
the following. That's what it is. He got the following. He got a buzz. You know what I'm saying? But
he got 14 million followers on Instagram alone. So
them people
alone, that's their guy. They want to see him. They want to see him. And
Yeah,
then
he didn't. He really. Yeah, he really didn't bring no boxing fans to the platform. He brought his fans that know him from YouTube and know him from Instagram as a gamer and all that.
Exactly. But and which is good for boxing as far as money, because you bring in people that wouldn't ordinarily watch the fight.
Yeah.
Buying
That's
to see.
That's another thing that helped that pay-per-view. That's why that pay-per-view did the numbers it did. Because of him and Nate Robinson.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Nate got knocked out, whatever. And everybody was all joke. I even made jokes about it. But that's boxing. Boxers do that. We joke about it getting knocked out. Because I got knocked out. This thing got knocked out. We all get joked on like shit. My shit made top 25 knockouts in 2011. It's a joke.
So yo, listen. Do you think that boxing needs to incorporate more of the YouTubers on cards? Like say this, we got the Spence card, right? Right. Do you think that if the Spence Garcia card had a like a Jake Paul on the undercard fighting somebody, it will help the numbers out?
Nah. I don't think that they should kill that. What I do think is that us boxers need to take that blueprint and like he says, the internet ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Use it the same way these motherfuckers using it. Use that shit to build your fan base.
It's free promotion, man.
Exactly.
That's it. Free marketing, free everything.
Like this right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys shit. Because one thing about any profession, when people think you famous or they think, you know what I'm saying? Like people think I'm famous. I'm like, I'm not famous. Like, nah, I saw you on TV, you famous. You know what I'm saying? But people want to be able to, for one, they want to be able to relate. They want to feel like they with you. They connect. They feel like they a part of something. You know what I'm
they're a part of something.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. But my Jack, back to what you said. Hell no. Do we need to start recruiting more YouTube?
Yeah, we definitely don't need that.
Yo, listen. Yo, I only put that. I only put that out there because that's going to listen, man. It's only a matter of time, man.
Well, we might.
It's only a matter of time.
We need more boxes. We need more boxes to swagger jack what they doing and bring.
Yeah, they know how to box.
That's what we need.
I don't want no
boxes to take that.
Talking about, man.
Blueprint.
I want to
fuck them. Leave them where they at.
They
got their own YouTube.
Yo, listen. I hear you. I hear that. Right, yo, listen. Now I gotta play devil's advocate, right? Because you see what you just said. The money people in this game, the blood sucking leeches in this game, they seeing that, and all they seeing is the money and the revenue, and that's what they in the game for. They're not in it for the purists like us that want to see the good fights and the good matchup. They in it for the what's the name? What's going on?
Exactly.
That's why it ain't going on. As long as the head honcho gonna make $1.
Say hey, Coach Narina.
He'll be open to anything that's jumping right now. Whether it's YouTubers, celebrities.
Yeah.
If he's gonna put money in his pocket, he gonna
That's
do
it.
That's it. Knock him for it. That's
I'm not knocking nobody, but it's me. I've been involved with for 40 plus years.
True. Exactly.
Don't like it.
That's why I said we need to
it's gonna be a hockey
player
next that's gonna get in the ring with somebody. A hockey player.
Go get me the water off the table.
Get rid of them motherfuckers is you take their fucking whole blueprint. If we take their blueprint, now you don't have to worry about somebody trying to be a fighter. Bring the numbers in. When a fighter is bringing the numbers in, you don't need the fake fighter to bring the numbers in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fighter.
Listen. Do you think the fighters could bring them type of numbers in?
Yes.
Yeah, they gotta put these
marketing,
tools for use.
Right, yes.
Marketing. So internet is a fucking powerful tool, man. It's a powerful tool. People want
Yeah,
to
a
know.
lot of these fighters already have
People are know.
the platform and all that, man. So where are they falling short at? Would you
People
say?
are know. Look. What Lightning just said.
A lot of motherfuckers
People are
pride in
nosy.
the way.
You know what I'm saying? People
A
are
lot of
nosy. They always want to see something or hear something. That's everybody.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of motherfuckers who got the platform, they pride in the way, like, I ain't doing that stupid ass goofy shit. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit. Nah, get that camera. No, Joe, get that damn camera out of my face. Nah, fuck that. Bring that shit. Bring it here. I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to know. People, like he said, they nosy. People want to know. They want to know your daily routine. They want to see what you do when you get up and you drive to the gym. You go in the gym and you rap it. They want to see it. As corny as it sounds, they want to see all that shit because it's reality. Reality TV. They want to feel they are part of it. They want to feel that they equal. Like they want to see that shit.
That's pretty. I'm telling you, they got that blueprint already with the 24/7 in the fight camp. It's just since Floyd Mayweather, nobody has really been able to get it to where it was at. Only Floyd was.
Showtime was trying
the platform the things are on is on Showtime, HBO. Everybody don't have access to them platforms, but something like YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This podcast, people have access to that, and a lot of brothers now, they feel fuck out of here, YouTube. That fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard somebody say something about this thing that I've been a part of lately. Like, oh, this fucking niggas a YouTube boxer.
That's a form of that's a form of getting the fights out there. Ain't no such thing as a YouTube boxer. That's the platform.
People that don't have $50 to pay for an app to watch fights a certain weekend, boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you're of the boxing.
Shout out to Boston. Boxing promotion. Word.
You got other fighters that usually, in any other case, usually wouldn't even have any type of name.
No.
But they get some type of platform to display what they're doing, their character, you know what I'm saying?
Being seen, being heard.
Being seen, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that's been on these boxing Boston cards. Back in their neighborhood, they gods and celebrities just because people feel you was on TV. You was on live TV.
That's real shit, man. That's real shit, man.
Saying something. That's an actual fact, man. I know this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real shit.
You know, you involved in the music game. You know how that shit go.
Word.
You
visual. I don't travel with these rappers, and these kids are ran up on me like I'm a rapper because I'm with these rappers, and I'm like,
that's real shit.
People want to feel the reality. They want to see reality. This thing real. I know him.
Yeah.
They do, but they don't. But they seen you before, and they see you on TV. So I was like, oh, shit. He doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, first it is the first of it after I have a fight on YouTube Live.
Yeah, one of your audios is fucked up. Somebody mic is
Yeah, somebody's mic is messed up.
I think that. Yeah, say it again. It might be my shit. Hold on.
Just 1, 2.
Talk, Quan. Let me hear your mic.
Yep.
Yeah. That's better. That's a little better.
Yo, I gotta say peace to my niggas. My phone giving it to turn off, but I don't want it to turn off.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Quan.
Yeah, like I was saying, like.
Yeah, it was Lord of the Rings. His battery was done.
Okay. But people see my fight on YouTube Live, which is TV to them, and first they said, people ask me for money, ask me for favor because they think Oh, you've been on that. You just caught that bag.
Yeah. That's
Bag,
the
so, you know what
game.
I'm saying? But that's how it is.
That's the game. That's the game.
Visual means a lot, and a lot of boxers we gotta use it. You know, I mean, like don't get me wrong, everybody don't got that personality. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just even kill. I'm laid back. Like, sometimes I'm. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't got that, but for the ones that can do that and use that, that shit is it's gonna be a powerful tool because this bozo, he don't do. I watched, my daughter is a big ass Jake Paul fan. I told her I was gonna fight him. She was crying. You know
Yeah, he got a huge follower. He got a cult follower, man. He just flipped that over into boxing.
Like this motherfucker don't do shit but a bunch of dumb shit. And they love that motherfucker. They love him. They love him. His brother following is even bigger than his.
Yeah.
And
His brother got $1 million for a prize fight, man. When he fought the KSI nigga.
Yeah.
He made $1 million, man. Some fighters, some world champion fighters ain't making that.
Yeah. And like I said, like with Nate Robinson got 2.6 million followers. This guy got 14 million followers. So motherfuckers say, well, why Nate? Well, why not Nate? For business purposes, why not Nate?
That shit. Listen, man, that fucking pay-per-view, they're 1.2, almost 1.5 million, man. That's like crazy. Listen, you got to put that in perspective. They did those type of numbers, right? Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia did 350,000. Earl Spence, Sean Porter did 300,000, close to something like that. Leo Santa Cruz and Javante Davis did 250. Those 3 fights I just named, Jake Paul, Nate Robinson, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, did more than all 3 of those fights combined. And these are professional prize fighters. You know what I'm saying? World-class prize fighters, world champion prize fighters at the top of the sport. And they couldn't do what these YouTubers and the legends did.
One fight was an exhibition. And the other fight should have been an exhibition.
Oh man, it's crazy, man.
The numbers.
It just goes to show you where the game's at, man. It's out there. You just got to put the plan together and go get it.
You know, Mike Tyson gonna sell regardless of what the fuck he did.
Yeah, Mike Tyson jumped out there and did that shit. He got Lennox Lewis, Holyfield, all of them ready to jump back out there now.
Ready. You ready.
All of them ready. Oh, Holyfield talking about he won 25 M's. You know what I'm saying? Like, his eyes just got big. Like, whoa, shit. They just did 1.2, 1.5 million. Man, listen, it's crazy, man.
Like on paper they saying Mike got 10, but you know Mike was a co-promoter, so Mike.
He got more than that.
They take his Mike got pay-per-view paper, so Mike probably gonna bring in over. He brought in over 20 at the end, maybe more.
Wow, man, he killed it, man. For 8 rounds. Listen, an 8-round, 2-minute round exhibition. An 8-round, 2-minute exhibition. That's like an amateur fight, man. 2-minute rounds.
If Mike took a shit,
I ain't mad at the legend.
Mike take his shit on pay-per-view, motherfuckers gonna buy that shit.
Yeah, man.
And then you add that on top of the Jake Paul, Nate Robinson shit. It was inevitable that was gonna happen.
He just gave all the young boys the blueprint, man. More or less, man. They just gotta pay attention and follow that guideline. But like the only thing I say is don't incorporate the goofiness, man. As far as like, that circus. Try to keep it somewhat pure.
Yeah, you got it. At the end of the day, you gotta market yourself, man. gotta mortgage yourself because the promoter's only gonna do it to a certain extent. Your manager's only gonna do it to a certain extent. So the more you mortgage yourself, the more you put yourself out there, people wanna see you. You know what I'm saying? They willing to pay to see you, whether it's negatively or positively. Like I tell people all the time, me, as far as my record, I can't sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gotta sell myself other ways. You know what I'm saying?
You do a good job. You coming in with the costumes on,
Yeah.
the belt, all that. Listen, that's a story. At the end of the day, that's the story.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I did the American flag shit. Now a lot of people had an issue with that. A lot of people didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
But
they
a lot
had
of
an
people
issue. That's all that matters.
behind the whole Stars and Stripes is a deeper story behind that because my right hand man owns a company called Straight Drop Entertainment, Drop World USA. So the logo is the American flag, but minus the stars. Instead of stars, the white drops. Of course, I couldn't get the drops on my uniform. You know what I'm saying? So I just went with the regular Stars and Stripes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna have fun with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It originally started because I fought a dude from Haiti, and when he beat me, and he ran around the ring with his Haitian flag. So on the comeback, I wore the American flag gear, and you know what I'm saying, and I have my American flag. What was it? Because it's saying you gotta play to the South. You know what I'm saying? A lot of diehard Americans was upset with the whole Haitian flag thing. You know what I'm saying? Some wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play off that. I'm gonna gain my fans by riding with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a story.
Yeah.
Anything that gets the people talking,
Exactly.
or gets the people's interest, always is gonna sell.
Exactly.
Always.
You say like I came out the music. I came out to fucking Real American Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. You came out to the Hulk Hogan shit.
Who the
I know.
fuck don't love Hulk Hogan? Who don't love Hulk Hogan?
Came out to the Hulk
Not
Hogan
no more.
shit.
Not so much anymore. But in the past, everybody loved that motherfucker. He's an asshole now, but back in the day,
he came out to the Hulk Hogan.
hero.
And where you was at up there in New Hampshire, that's big.
Yeah. So Patriots.
That's
New England.
That's right up their alley.
That's New England. You know what I'm saying? Patriots.
Yeah.
Everybody,
That's right up their alley.
You gotta play to you have to cater to your audience.
That was a smart sell. That's a fact. Joe always alludes to that, man. When it comes to the business side, you definitely know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always told you, like when this boxing shit is really over for you and you hang it up, you always got other avenues, man.
Yeah. And my whole thing is, I'm starting now. You know what I'm saying? I'm using myself as the practice. I'm the practice. You know
now you know what you're doing.
What can I do with the rest of this career to practice, or what can I make of it? That's gonna tell me what can I do if I get somebody fresh out the gate. I get somebody fresh out the gate.
That's what I was.
Gonna be a millionaire.
I was telling you that. Listen, now I don't want to discuss all that on the podcast, man. Because game is to be sold, not told, man. You can't. Listen, they do enough stealing over here, man. We can't give away all of it. Don't go into that, man. I just gotta go. I gotta just like, don't give them all that yet, man. Because motherfuckers might act like they don't watch, right? They might act like they don't watch. They're gonna watch this shit. They're gonna take some of the shit that you talking about, and then you're gonna see your shit like, yo, I said that on the podcast. Be mindful, man. Be mindful, man. I'm telling you, motherfuckers already ran with your shit already with the belt. You best believe that. With
Yeah.
the belt, making the belt and getting it popping. Fuckers ran with that already.
Yeah. They did. They did.
Ran with that, man.
Mm.
That shit got you a household name with shout out to Boston Boxing Promotion. You a household name with them right now, man.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, they made
They do the right
they
thing.
made you the main event that night, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was highlighting that story so hard. They was loving that, bro.
Yeah. And what was great, was good about them, they do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As long as they
yeah,
do the right thing, and it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like, like they're fairly young and new organization, and they gonna come up and they understand the same thing I understand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sell
yeah.
this shit. You gotta sell this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You too. You too.
Of course, you gotta have all the regular aspects of the whole shit, the important shit. But that shit don't
Yeah,
mean shit if you can't sell it.
that's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? It means nothing if you can't sell it. So, and they understand that, and they allow me to do what I gotta do to sell my fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they know that's helping them out though, man. They know you bringing something to the table, man. Like we like to say over here, you bringing that substance, you bringing that jack sauce, man. They know that, man. Like you coming with some flavor, man. You
Like,
know, at the end of the day, that shit sells, man.
like not many promoters got a 4 round fight on their card where the fighter's gonna sell that shit like it's the main event.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah,
Like,
you do,
that's
yo.
how
What the, I
I
tell you, man, you got the storyline. Like that's what helps sell a fight, man. Whenever a fighter has a story, whenever a fighter has like a
you gotta
narrative
make that you,
behind
you
him,
gotta make that shit up or or or,
yeah,
or, or drag it out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it sellable. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If
it
it's not
does.
substance behind it, people are like, all right, okay, yeah, okay.
Ah,
Because like I
and,
said, I don't
yeah,
got
I'm
the right.
telling you, they love you, yo. Trust me. I be watching the That's what I do. I watch everything. Yeah, they love you, yo. You always like even that's why I was telling you. Like when you get your fighters and you get you're gonna have a platform with them. Like if you was to bring a fighter up there right now and co-sign a fighter, I already know they can get on the card. They can get on the card. That's why I was telling you that. But I don't even want to talk about that on the podcast online because niggas is watching, man. You know what I'm saying? What I was telling you when I did that video, and I was like, yo, you got other avenues that you could
Yeah,
do and shit.
yeah,
And
okay.
we gonna build
Yeah,
off of the what's today, because they be watching, man. Motherfuckers be stealing my shit, man. You know, like I said, it's all love. That's how I get my blessings, man. You know,
yeah.
I learned to accept that. Like I give to the universe, and the universe gives back to me. I learned to accept that, man.
Gotcha.
And shit. But
Gotcha.
yeah, you got another date, January? Is it edged in stone yet or no?
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So things are,
okay,
things are settling down from the previous show, and then I know
yeah.
sometime soon we should know something, but
All right.
you
You know
know,
how we do. I'm gonna have you right back on here promoting that, cause you know this is my Jack, man. Calling the
yeah,
door, man. You see, I had to bring him out. He's a professional prize fighter. That's what we do over here. We bring the professionals, man. We just no knock on the other brothers doing what they do, but I like to bring the front line soldiers, real experts, real professionals to talk about it. You know, it's like I say. I always say this. I always stress this. It's enough goofiness out there, but on the Jack Talk podcast, you're gonna get pure substance. My man has 19 professional fights, amateur experience. He fought in the amateur. You heard what he said. Shout out to Danny Garcia, Joe Smith. The list goes on. So we bringing you professional prize fighters, professional people over here, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Quan, give some final shout outs, man. And yo, and for everybody that's watching, go to the Boxing Science right now on IG. My God, Jahad Tucker's on there doing an interview with the Boxing Sweet Science 2.0.
And then somebody said they may be doing it again.
Yeah, it's a draw.
Yeah. Go ahead, Quan. Go ahead. Yo, give your shout outs, man. Shout out to the whole Juan Dent, Drake Crawford, and all that.
Shout out to my town, definitely. Both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Dirty Dance. My birthplace, Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
And throw Roselle, Queens in there too. Where I came up with there. Played a lot of football games in that time right there. You know?
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my fraternity, the boxing fraternity.
Definitely.
The guys that's up there, the guys that's on to come up, and the guys that are still trying to make it. One thing I hate about boxing, the politics of boxing, is that
always
when they when a guy loses a few fights, it's like it's a funeral. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're done, and that ain't true, man. That's not true. And so many guys get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? And think it's over. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? You go back in time, look at Jersey Joe Wilcox for his height with 15 losses. You know what I'm saying? We just saw it last weekend. We just saw Bracerio. I mean, was it? No, not Bracerio.
Gabe Rosado, man. 12 losses. 12 losses.
Still relevant. Improved it. Made Danny Jacobs
for the former world champion. Word up. A former world champion.
Top-notch fighter fight to his level.
Yeah.
You know? So it ain't over. I want my other fellow boxers to know that and don't give up because you got 1 loss, 2 loss, 3. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain something. I was 0-7 before I got my first win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most guys would have packed it in after 2, 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here I am now at the age I am, still climbing. And you know what I'm saying? And realistically, what can happen? Probably not much. You know what I'm saying? I end my career with a respectable record. That's realistically. You know what I'm saying? Fight for world title? Probably not. But who knows what can happen?
Yeah.
I just don't want guys to think that it's over because they get a loss, 2 losses, 3 losses. That's, man, if you can fight, you can fight. And you can market yourself, you can sell yourself, they still gonna pay for your ass to get on their cars and give you opportunity to get more wins. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen, man. And ain't no quitting, man. Keep going, man. Keep going. Fuck a loss. Loss is a loss. Everybody take L's. Everybody can't be Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. Listen, that's life, man. That's like everybody's not going to be undefeated, man. It's never about the loss. It's how you bounce back from the loss.
Exactly.
That's how you bounce back from the loss. Yo, Quan, man, tap in. I gotta tell you, anytime, man. I always give you that link. I always share that link with you. You know, Jack Talk Podcast Monday through Friday, where we bring you professional prize fighters, professional prize fight coaches, with that pure Jack substance, man. You know the vibes. You know the saying, holla. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Quan the Dawn. Yeah, shout out to Lord of the Rings, man. Like I said, man, I'm about to end this. Go tap in with the Boxing Sweet Science on Instagram. My God, Jahad Tucker's on there doing an interview right now. Tune in tomorrow, Thursday, for episode, I believe that's going to be 24. Jack Talk Podcast, you know the vibe. Jays. I holla.